Hi there! This is the all-new Boat Aavante Prime 5000DA 5.1 channel soundbar with 500 watt sound output with Dolby Atmos sound. It's priced at just, hold your breath, 14,999. Now that sounds too good to be true. We've all been there, watching a movie on your big screen, but the audio doesn't live up to our expectations. What we need is a good soundbar that can create that perfect theater-like experience with Dolby Atmos and doesn't break our bank account. So, does this soundbar fit the bill? Well, we test everything in detail, so you can decide if you should buy the Boat Aavante Prime 5000DA soundbar. My god, that's a really long name. Should buy that or not? Moving further, let's start with a quick unboxing. So here is the retail packaging, a perfect rectangular box. You can see the image of the soundbar with Dolby Atmos logo, 5.1 channel with 500 watt sound output. On the side are the manufacturing details, the contents of the box, the dimensions. Let's open it up. So we have the main soundbar itself. We have two satellite rear speakers. Then we have a subwoofer. Then we have the power cable. Then we have some paperwork that includes the user manual and the warranty details. Then we have 4 wall mount brackets. These are made of plastic. Screws for the wall mount. 2 AAA batteries for the remote. And finally the remote. So this is an infrared remote, really nice and compact, easy to use. Right on the top is the power button. Then you have the D-pad, increase, decrease the volume, previous track, next track. Then you can set the equalizer from here, reset button, input button, increase, decrease the treble, increase, decrease the bass. It's a really simple and easy to use remote. Let's have a closer look at the build and design. So starting with the soundbar, the bar itself is quite slim. The front grille is all metal, while the rest of the body is plastic with a glossy top. You can also spot the Dolby Atmos logo on the extreme left, while Boat logo on the extreme right. Some quick buttons on the side itself, always handy when the remote isn't. 4 front firing drivers are hidden behind the grille, along with the display that shows you info like selected mode and even the volume. All the ports are on the back. Starting with the input options, we have the e-arc port, we have optical, a USB-A port and auxiliary. Rest is the power input along with ports to plug in the subwoofer and the rear satellite speakers. Ideally, the soundbar should be placed below the TV on a table, or it can also be wall mounted below the TV as well. Here's a quick tip. Avoid placing it in any enclosed space like a cabinet. It would really ruin the audio experience. Another amazing feature of this bar is that there are no physical up-firing speakers. That makes the 5000DA more versatile in different room configurations, especially when rooms with high or irregular ceilings where upward firing speakers might not work as well to give you the best Dolby Atmos experience. Moving to the subwoofer. Firstly, it's a wired subwoofer, which I personally prefer because you don't need to power it separately. Then the build is all wood, very good quality and sturdy. It houses a 6.5-inch single driver that provides a thumpy bass. Important to remember to place this subwoofer near the TV and not in a TV cabinet again. You can experiment with different placements to find the spot that provides the best bass response in your room. Moving to the satellite speakers. Instantly, it feels like an extension of the main soundbar. These two are wired speakers and come with really long wires, which will be very handy. For the best surround sound experience, make sure you place these rear speakers at ear level depending on your seating arrangements. Alright, we have already set it up. The soundbar is placed below the TV, the subwoofer is placed on the side, and the satellite speakers are placed on the sides at ear level. To get the best audio experience, especially Dolby Atmos, I would highly recommend you connect your soundbar to the TV using an HDMI cable. Check out for the e-arc port on your TV. Apart from superior audio fidelity, the other benefit of e-arc connectivity is that you can control the volume of the soundbar with the TV's remote, and you can also turn on and off the soundbar with the same remote, which is always handy. Now I know there are some people who connect their soundbar using Bluetooth and aux, but then you might experience audio delay and the audio fidelity won't be that great. So without further ado, let's quickly test it. By the way, you can find tons of Dolby Atmos content on OTT apps like Netflix, Prime Videos, and also other OTT apps like Jio Hotstar, Z5, Sony Live, Sun Next. Oh my god, that's a long list. Let's play something. First thing you need to know with Dolby Atmos is that the experience will make you a part of the scene. But sound comes from multiple directions, from front, from left, from right, from rear left, from rear right, and even from the top. For example, now you can experience a helicopter going over your head, a bullet shot, or even when someone is talking from a certain direction, the sound will actually come from that direction. It makes you a part of the movie. What Dolby Atmos technology essentially does is put you in the center of the content where the sound moves all around you with clarity, depth, and detail in sound. The Dolby Atmos experience is available for movies, for TV shows, for music, and even live sports. Like lately, IPL supported Dolby Atmos. So when a match is playing, you'll feel like you are in the center of the stadium itself. If you really want to experience Dolby Atmos, then the Boat Aavante Prime 5000DA soundbar is the one I can easily recommend. But hang on, how's the sound quality? Well, Boat never lets you down. Firstly, 500 watt of sound output can really get loud, and even for a big room, it's more than sufficient. The good thing is that even at high volume, there was no distortion at all. The clarity is truly impressive with excellent sound separation. Movies where dialogues are not clear, this is where the Boat Aavante Prime 5000DA aces it. Enjoy crisp, sharp vocals from now on. When it comes to the bass, it literally is ground shaking. It's thumping, it's deep, it's just amazing. Also, special mention, it doesn't give you that migraine. It's extremely well tuned. I would rate the audio fidelity 8.5 out of 10, especially considering the price. Absolutely value for money. By the way, for music fans, you can simply plug in your pen drive and play your favorite music. Or even connect your phone with the soundbar via Bluetooth and stream music all day. Alright, final thoughts. Let's start with some cons. Well, they're actually not cons, but maybe I'm just nitpicking. Sometimes a wireless subwoofer is very helpful as you can place it anywhere in the room. But again, it's not a deal breaker as you don't lose out on anything even if it's wired. Same goes for rear satellite speakers. If wireless, organizing them could be a little better, but then you need to provide power to them, so that's also not easy in every situation. Also, let's not forget that making wireless speakers would escalate the cost of the soundbar drastically. So I really don't think it's a big deal. Alright, let's talk about some pros. Firstly, very impressive sound. Thumpy deep bass with crisp highs. Very balanced, I would say. Dolby Atmos on the Boat Aavante Prime 5000 takes the cake. Creates such an immersive movie watching experience. For 14,999, the Boat Aavante Prime 5000DA is definitely recommended for someone looking for a home theater system with Dolby Atmos support. I'll share the link below in the description. If you'd like to buy one, you should definitely check this one out. So I hope this video was helpful. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Until next time, cheers.